Okay, we did a little mini tourney the other day. We never finished it out. We had a little 4-on-4. So I got it's 1,000 points. It's 4x4 tables with primary objective capture and control, secondary Sieze Ground, maximum with three objectives on that, and then the last one is annihilation, which is you pick 2 of your opponent's squads or troops or whatever you want to kill, and if you kill them you get those points by the end of the game. The way we deploy it is 8-inch deployment, pitch battle. You can seize the initiative, and the objective markers can be 3 inches from the table edge and 6 inches from another objective marker, so make it a little more interesting. And this is the table. All terrain counts as difficult and dangerous, so if you want to hop into it, you're just going to take some risks. I have a weird list, and we didn't go by the force org charts. I've got 2 Vindicators, a full pack of Thunder Wolves, each kitted out for wound allocation, minimum Grey Hunter squad, kind of kitted out for just with, I think, a Flamer and one Mark of the Wolfen. We've got Ulrich the Slayer, so that I can re-roll my my leadership checks, and we got a Lone Wolf and some Fenrisian Wolves for 1,000 points. Okay, today I'm playing Steve with the Dark ELDAR, so go ahead.
Here we have 2 Ravagers with 3 Dark Lances. Each of these Raiders have a Disintegrator instead of the Dark Lance. A Warrior Squad with a Blaster, Warrior Squad with a Blaster mounted on the Raiders. Homoculi with 9 Racks on the 3rd Raider, and 10 Mandrakes. And that's it.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, top of turn 1. Ravager moved forward, fired 3 Dark Lance shots at
the Vindicator. And shook it.
Can't move.
He can move. He can't shoot.
He can move. He can't shoot. Mandrakes are deployed inside this dangerous terrain. My command squad raider moved forward. My homunculus detached himself from the racks and attached himself to this unit of Mandrakes, giving them a pain token. This raider simply moved 12 inches forward, fired 3 disintegrators and killed a wolf.
He fired at the Vindicator, right?
Yes, this Ravager moved forward 12 inches and did absolutely nothing.
He whiffed, and he shot, and
one more wolf.
One more wolf.
And that's it.
Ow! Hello. Let's see, I moved up over here, shot the Vindicator, took out 3 dudes in the building. One made the cover save. Let's see, over here the Wolves charged in, but he moved 12, so I only got 2 tags, and I whiffed on both of them, didn't get any renders. And he popped smoke, he ran, and that's about it. I've got this dude in reserve, so he might come in next turn. We'll see what happens.
This raider moved forward 12 inches in position to allow the warriors to hop off and secure this objective if necessary. Then fired 3 disintegrator shots into Wolfpack back here?
Yep, not a lot of them left.
Kind of decimated that.
Yeah, those guys are pretty much wiped out. These guys, he shot the one into the
3 Dark Lance shots into the Vindicator,
and he can't move, can't shoot, and took the weapon off.
Gotcha. 18 splinter rifle shots.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Squad
I
again.
don't know how many it took out, but it took out a lot.
And the blaster, I think, gave him his only wound.
Yep, he got a wound. Botch. I rolled a 2. I need to roll a 3 up.
The Mandrakes got all crazy, ran out of cover, and assaulted.
I told him not to, but
should have been incubator. The Racks were so happy to see things to kill, they leaped off the raider and attacked this squad and as you can see, there are no more racks.
And he's the big nasty.
Yeah. The 3 remaining mandrakes are running away.
And the homunculi was poorly positioned, so he could charge.
Yes.
So, and, okay. So,
about it.
That's it. Ooh, that is the top of turn 2.
Do you have dudes inside? Or
I've still got,
oh, you still got that?
yeah, I still got that. Well, here we go. These guys didn't do anything. This, my reserves came in, so I pulled Uruk back, separated him from the wolf. He hopped in the Razorback. The wolf is hiding behind the Razorback, waiting for his moment. He can move, but he can't shoot. He popped smoke. He shot over here, and that's the result he got on that. Dude wrecked this one. Finally, the Thunderwolves did some damage. The close combat was a push. I only allocated 1 dude's attacks into 2 guys there, but he lost a guy in his difficult and dangerous terrain check when he was falling back. And now they've regrouped because I've got them in close combat, so it kind of worked out good for me. I have the Thunderwolves can't be shot at this turn, so probably his best bet would be to move that away and get away from the wolves, because that would help out his case a little bit. But that's it on the 4x4 table. See you at the top of 3. Okay, what'd they do over here?
Warriors hopped off to secure this objective. The raider moved forward 12 inches, fired 3 disintegrator shots, and we accomplished absolutely nothing. This raider, since it didn't have a weapon, dropped back 12 inches. The warriors dismounted, fleeted 3 inches to get over here to make an attempt at securing this objective. This raider moved back 12 inches and fired 3 dark lances into the Razorback, resulting in it not being able to move or shoot. My 1 lone mandrake back here took out a Thunderwolf before he died.
Yep.
So that was
Went
good.
down swinging.
That was nice of him. And I believe, oh, and I decided to ram this Vindicator from only 13 inches away.
Only ended up with a strength 8.
Yeah, I kind of bounced off the side of it.
He bonked.
Miscalculated.
He bonked a little bit. So. Made for a nice comedic moment.
Do they actually have ramming rules now? Or do they still have the same suck-ass rules?
It's the same, yeah, it's the same ramp, but they get bonuses.
Yeah.
You got to look those up, because those are worth it if you go you're flat out. Cool. Okay, these guys did nothing, but I shot my Vindicator. Oosh. Got a pen, but immobilized them. Nothing too snappy. I decided I moved.
Did you move them?
Yes. Well, no. What I moved them, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna move them.
Not yet.
I moved my lone wolf over here with his 2 dudes. I've got these guys. I was gonna move them, but I said, you know what? These guys have got to move up to get to that objective. We're going into turn 5, so they've got to make their money move. Or no, we're going into turn 4, so they've got to make their money. Could end.
Could end.
Different rules. They could end on turn 4 instead of turn 5 here for our random game length, because we've got 4x4 tables. We've got Expedia. So anywho, so we will see what happens. Rock on. Ta-da! Okay, what we got here? You guys.
These guys spread out a little to get away from this ordnance weapon over here. They're still holding this objective. This raider can't move but can still shoot, and that's pretty
Nothing
useless.
really. He tried shooting over here and couldn't get anything.
There was nothing.
Made his cover safe.
Shock prowls on raiders are useful against infantry for moving them off of objectives.
And they're useful if you've got the cells.
Yeah.
To move 36.
Yeah. Moving 24 and hitting the side of a Razorback does not work.
Nope.
Yeah.
And then you caca-blocka to me over here, right?
Move this Ravager 12 inches, fired 3 dark lance shots at these 2 wolves hiding back here and accomplished absolutely nothing. These warriors move up to get closer to the objective, and this raider, which can no longer shoot but can move 12 inches back here to cut off a potential line of attack, and that is pretty much it.
Gotcha. Sweet. All right.
2 objectives over here.
Okay, we'll see if this ends at the bottom of 4. Okay, here's a little theory hammer, but essentially what we could have went on. We were actually rolled to go on for the game, but we figured he's got nothing that'll do damage. I could roll. Actually, I could roll over and I could do some damage to those guys. I could get line of sight. I could drop a template on them. I could probably drop a template on them, possibly. You've got very little that can do damage to him right now. But anyways, we're calling it a 1-point margin of victory. And unless I rolled really crappy, which is potential. So we're assuming he would go away. So he's got his main objective, his home base, 2 points. He's got one of the Sieze Ground objectives, so that's 1 point, so that's 3 points, plus the 2 kill points, 3, 4, 5. Then I had the 2 points over here, holding those, plus 2 more points, plus 2 for my kill points. So eked it out by 1. Good game. Shake. Get the shake in there. There we go. We ended friendly. But those ELDAR, yeah, ELDAR, he's going to tweak his list a little bit, and I figure he's going to come back with those cells on his engines so he can do some serious ramming. My suggestion is just sit back and shoot, as long as, you know, the idea of ELDAR is you sit back and shoot all game, and then at your turn 4, whatever, that's when you shoot in, take objectives, and contest, and then kill stuff. And by then I can't do anything, because this isn't a normal. I've got to really tweak this list, because this list just wants to get shot and die. And the way I roll my saves on when I need to make a 3-up save, I can roll 1s and 2s like nobody's business. Like a
it's amazing how.
But making these dudes run away over here was awesomeness. And we'll leave you with the happy flame. Oh, yes, thank you.
I've been doing, but I've been trying to
boom, boom. Trippy.
You've been doing it to pretty good effect, but
okay, so there are 2 indicators and a raider back on the table, and I still have 3 raiders.
See, if you would have kept your dudes in them, they would still be alive.
How do you figure?
they're still alive.
No. The 2, 5. Mobilize that.
That raider got
I'm just
hit
saying,
twice,
you
3
only lost you only lost 2 vehicles.
Yeah.
Out of 5.
That's really weird, especially as aggressive as I was playing.
Well, I didn't have a lot to really blow up vehicles with. So.
Well, you also learned a good thing. You learned a good